Ancient shadows cling to crumbling obsidian, deep within Tiamat's forgotten temple realm. Eons pass like whispers here, where time itself bends to elder draconic will. Torchlight flickers across colossal murals, etched into the dark, polished temple walls. These grand depictions tell tales of an age before the rifts, a primordial draconic dawn. Figures of robed priests stand in awe, their faces wrapped, illuminated by ritualistic flames. They gaze upon the central carving, a magnificent five-headed dragon, majestic and terrible. Tiamat herself, in her primal form, dominates the stone canvas with fierce, ancient power. Her 5 heads coil and strike, emanating elemental fury, depicted in vibrant, faded hues. Before her, a monstrous silhouette emerges, a colossal beast of teeth and silent thunder. Its form is vaguely reptilian, but its sheer bulk and predatory stance inspire primal dread. The mural shows an epic confrontation, scales against high elemental breath versus brute force. Whispers echo through the temple chambers. The priest's voice is hushed with profound reverence. They interpret the ancient glyphs, deciphering the prophecy etched beside the grand artwork. The sky serpent shall meet the earth tyrant. A priest intones his voice, trembling slightly. From realms unknown, a challenger rises, a beast born of primal, unyielding rage. Their clash will shatter worlds, fulfilling a destiny woven into the very fabric of existence. The 5-headed queen shall conquer, extending her dominion over all realms, foretold by stars. Their belief is absolute, their faith unwavering in Tiamat's ultimate, divine supremacy. The mural's colors seem to pulse, imbued with the potent, ancient magic of the temple. Shadows dance, making the painted beasts appear to writhe and roar on the cold stone. The air crackles with forgotten rituals, a sense of immense power lingering in the sacred space. These priests dedicate their lives to this prophecy, ensuring its eventual, glorious realization. Their eyes glow with fervent devotion, lost in the grandeur of the impending cosmic conflict. They believe their goddess will emerge victorious, her conquest absolute, her power unmatched. The ancient temple breathes with the weight of ages, a silent testament to foretold events. Now, in the fractured present, Tiamat stands amidst a landscape of swirling, corrupted energies. Her magnificent scales shimmer under a sky torn by the ceaseless, violent, dimensional rift. A distant, earth-shattering roar echoes across the twisted plains, vibrating through her very bones. This sound, raw and predatory, stirs a flicker of recognition deep within her ancient mind. She pauses, her 5 heads turning in unison, their eyes glowing with predatory intelligence. The image of the beast from the ancient murals flashes, unbidden, across her inner vision. It is a memory sharp and vivid of the prophecy she once dismissed as mere mortal aspiration. Now, the primordial dread it invoked feels tangible, a chilling premonition of fate. Her colossal form casts a long shadow over the scarred earth, a queen surveying her domain. The ground trembles beneath her immense weight, a testament to her fearsome, divine presence. She recalls the priests for Ben Chonce, their unwavering faith in her destined triumph. The colossal beast, depicted in faded ochre and charcoal, had always seemed distant, symbolic. But Titan Rex, the immense tyrant from the other world, embodies that ancient depiction perfectly. His monstrous jaws, his crushing bulk, his silent, terrifying predatory gaze match exactly. Tiamat feels a strange surge, a mix of divine arrogance and dawning, profound revelation. The air hums with unstable magic, mirroring the turmoil within her regal, complex thoughts. She sees his shadow in the mural's beast, his roar in the ancient, silent confrontation. A shiver, not of fear, but of destiny, runs through her 5 serpentine necks simultaneously. This is not merely a battle for territory. It is the unfolding of a mythic, cosmic drama. Every clash with him, every furious exchange, becomes a line in a sacred, ancient text. Her encounters with the Titan are not random. They are predestined, carved into eternity. The rift itself, this tearing of reality, now feels like a stage, meticulously prepared. She remembers the priest's certainty, their conviction in her ultimate, glorious victory. Their voices like ghosts echo through the ages, affirming her divine, unshakable purpose. Tiamat's eyes narrow, reflecting the chaotic energies of the rift, a growing, terrible resolve. This revelation ignites a deeper fire, a new, fierce determination within her ancient soul. She is not just a queen fighting for land. She is a goddess, fulfilling an ancient, sacred prophecy. Her massive claws flex, tearing at the corrupted ground, a silent declaration of war. The wind whips around her, carrying the scent of ozone and the distant, primal fear. She feels the weight of ages, the expectations of forgotten cults, upon her mighty shoulders. The world trembles, not just from the rift, but from her escalating, divine fury. Each breath she takes is a storm, each movement a tremor in the fabric of existence itself. She is the sky serpent, magnificent and terrible, destined to confront the earth tyrant. Her 5 heads rear back, an unspoken challenge hurled into the swirling, unstable cosmos. The corrupted landscape seems to bow before her, acknowledging her ancient, terrible majesty. She embraces this destiny, this sacred war, with a renewed, ferocious, divine zeal. The air crackles with her power, a tangible aura of impending, cataclysmic confrontation. Her scales, once merely protective, now feel like armor forged by fate itself. She is the living embodiment of the prophecy, the harbinger of a new, divine age. The distant roar sounds again, a challenge that now feels like a summons, a fateful call. Tiamat's response is a low, guttural growl, vibrating with ancient power and deep understanding. Her gaze sweeps across the ravaged world, seeing not chaos, but a sacred battleground. The rift, once a mere anomaly, now functions as a gateway to her destined, glorious conquest. She considers Titan Rex not just an enemy, but an essential component of her unfolding fate. A cruel smile, unseen by mortals, plays across one of her mighty scaled beside. The prophecy will be fulfilled, and her dominion will stretch beyond imagination, across realms. She shifts her immense weight, preparing to move, to seek out her destined adversary once more. The ground groans under her, a silent protest against her impending, destructive advance. Her elemental breaths mingle in the air, creating shimmering, unstable pockets of energy. She is the force of creation and destruction, a goddess unbound by mortal limitations. The very notion of defeat seems utterly alien, a concept beneath her divine consideration. She moves with a regal, terrifying grace, her multiple heads weaving through the corrupted air. Her path leads towards the heart of the rift, towards the inevitable, prophesied confrontation. The wind carries whispers of ancient lore, echoing through the desolate, broken land. Tiamat senses the shift, the cosmic gears turning, aligning for her ultimate, fated purpose. She is the catalyst, the dominant force, shaping reality to her divine, ancient will. Her eyes gleam with a dark, triumphant fire, burning brighter than any mortal star. The memory of the mural fuels her, reinforcing her unshakable belief in her own destiny. She envisions the final scene, her triumphant form standing over the defeated beast. The cosmic stage is set, the actors chosen, the grand, terrible play about to reach its climax. She feels an exhilarating surge of power, a connection to the ancient, profound prophecy. The air around her shimmers with raw magic, a testament to her awakened, divine awareness. Her thoughts are now consumed by this fate, these glorious, predestined struggle for supremacy. She moves relentlessly, drawn by an unseen force, towards the heart of the dimensional tier. The rift beckons, a swirling vortex of energy, promising the ultimate, fated battleground. Tiamat approaches the tier, her resolve solidified, her ancient purpose now clear. Her colossal shadow stretches, merging with the chaotic energies of the unstable rift itself. She is ready. The prophecy demands her presence, her power, her inevitable, glorious triumph. The unstable air pulses around her, charged with her immense, dark, draconic essence. Her 5 heads scan the horizon, seeking the beast that now represents her ancient destiny. Far across the fractured landscape, within a cavern carved by ancient, forgotten rivers, Titan Rex slumbers. His massive form fills the subterranean chamber, a mountain of muscle and scarred, primordial high. A faint, unnatural light filters through a high crevice. A shimmering azure glow from the distant rift. It casts shifting patterns upon the cavern walls, illuminating crude, ancient drawings etched deeply. These primal images depict a multi-headed serpent, a sky beast soaring above a terrified world. The serpent's forms are abstract, yet its 5 distinct heads are unmistakable, menacing and powerful. They coil and strike, spitting fire and ice, raining destruction upon the primitive, frightened landscape below. Titan Rex stirs, a low rumble vibrating through his chest, disturbing the ancient, silent dust. His massive eye, a golden orb, slowly opens, catching the strange light on the cavern's worn rock. He sees the crude serpent, its fanged heads, leering, burned into the very stone of his ancestral home. An instinctive memory, older than his own lineage, awakens deep within his reptilian brain. It is not a thought, but a primal surge, a recognition of something ancient, terrifying, and powerful. His ancestors, long before him, Thanotes fear this dread of the multi-headed sky. The drawings evoke a deep-seated apprehension, a warning passed down through countless generations. He feels the weight of that ancestral fear, a cold premonition, chilling his immense, powerful form. Yet, this fear is quickly consumed by a more potent, primal emotion, an unyielding, territorial rage. This sky beast, this ancient serpent, represents an ultimate rival, a challenge to his dominion. He rises slowly, his colossal muscles rippling, shaking the very foundations of the cavern. A low growl rumbles from his throat, a sound of defiance, challenging the ancient, painted threat. His golden eye fixes on the serpent, a silent, primal declaration of war against the ancient foe. The riftlight pulses, mirroring the surge of power and fierce determination within the Titan. He is the apex predator, the undisputed king of his world, and no sky serpent will usurp him. The cavern air vibrates with his growing, immense power, a tangible aura of predatory might. He lets out a thunderous roar, a sound that shatters the ancient silence, echoing through stone. It is a roar of defiance, of challenge, of unyielding will against a prophesied, ancient enemy. The crude drawings seem to tremble, as if the ancient serpent feels the Titan's raw, furious power. Rex turns, his massive head sweeping the cavern, seeking an exit, seeking his destined adversary. The rift, a distant beacon, draws him, a magnetic pull towards the heart of the unfolding drama. He emerges from the subterranean darkness into a world twisted by the dimensional cataclysm. Broken remnants of both realms now drift near the rift's edge, suspended in shimmering energy. Colossal, obsidian dragon obelisks, shattered and scarred, float amidst jagged landmasses. Their surfaces, once adorned with intricate draconic glyphs, now glow with erratic, unstable magic. Beside them, immense, primordial dino totems, carved from ancient petrified wood, spin slowly. These totems depict mighty beasts, earth-shakers, gazing skyward in ancient, primal fear. Both cultures, unknowingly, anticipated this grand, terrible confrontation between realms. The dragon obelisks speak of a sky monster, a divine being bringing conquest and devastation. The dino totems warn of an earth monster, a colossal predator challenging the very heavens. These drifting relics are silent witnesses, symbols of prophecies from two separate worlds converging. They hover in the rift's turbulent currents, fragments of history caught in a cosmic melt. The shattered pieces tell a consistent tale, a fated clash between earth and sky, might and magic. Rex observes them with a primal understanding, a deep, instinctual grasp of their ancient meaning. He sees the sky monster in the totems, recognizing the multi-headed serpent from his cavern walls. Tiamat, the 5-headed queen, is the embodiment of that ancient, celestial threat to his world. His massive tail sweeps through the air, stirring dust from the broken, drifting relics. The air crackles with the unstable energies of the rift, a constant, low hum of impending chaos. These ancient warnings, now made manifest, fuel his predatory drive, his desire for ultimate dominance. He is the Earth Tyrant, the beast of teeth and silence, destined to face the sky. The fragmented landscape around the rift is a testament to the raw, destructive power at play. Immense chunks of land, ripped from their foundations, float in the shimmering, ethereal void. Ancient forests intermingle with petrified spires, a bizarre, beautiful, and terrifying fusion. Volcanic plains meet crystalline mountains, creating a surreal canvas of clashing realities. The rift pulses, a living wound in reality, drawing more fragments into its chaotic embrace. Rex moves with purpose, his heavy footsteps shaking the very ground he traverses. A king surveying his domain. He senses the growing imbalance, the increasing instability, emanating from the rift's core. The air grows heavy with ozone and the scent of unknown, primordial flora and fauna. He is drawn deeper into this maelstrom, towards the heart of the prophesied, cosmic confrontation. The rift's energy feels both alien and strangely familiar, a source of immense, untapped power. His instincts scream of a coming battle, a struggle for supremacy unlike any he has ever known. He sees Tiamat's shadow in every towering spire, every dark cloud, every flash of lightning. The ancient dread is gone, replaced by a fierce, unyielding resolve, a primal hunger for victory. This is his destiny, his ultimate challenge, etched into the very fabric of his powerful being. He lets out another deafening roar, a challenge echoing through the warped, unstable reality. The sound reverberates, a primal call to his destined adversary, resonating across the worlds. His golden eyes glow with an intense, predatory fire, reflecting the chaotic rift energies. He is ready to claim his place, to prove his dominance over all, even the ancient skies. The ground beneath his feet feels charged, alive with the impending, cataclysmic showdown. He stalks forward, a force of nature unleashed, driven by prophecy and instinctual might. The air itself seems to part before him, yielding to his immense, unstoppable presence. He senses the whispers of ancient beings, the echoes of forgotten battles, in the very air. The rift now seems to beckon, a grand arena awaiting the clash of these mythic titans. He moves with a focused, terrifying determination, his gaze fixed on the shimmering, fractured horizon. The broken obelisks and totems seem to watch him, silent guardians of the unfolding prophecy. He is the chosen one, the ancient beast, fulfilling a destiny written in the stars and etched in stone. His massive jaws clench, a silent promise of destruction for any who dare challenge his reign. The ground trembles with his every powerful stride, announcing his arrival to the fractured world. He is the embodiment of primal power, a living force of nature, unmatched in his ferocity. The rift pulsates, its energies growing more erratic, more volatile with each passing moment. He hears the distant, echoing roars of smaller creatures, a new threat emerging from the tear. These are the rift spawn, hybrid horrors, drawn from the chaos of the merging dimensions. Their guttural cries fill the air, a discordant symphony of fear and predatory hunger. Rex pauses, his massive head cocked, assessing the new, emergent threat to his territory. He sees them, small packs of twisted beasts, moving through the shimmering, corrupted fog. These creatures possess grotesque mixtures of features, an unholy fusion of both worlds. Some bear vestigial wings and crude scales, remnants of draconic influence, on their bodies. Others possess powerful, reptilian jaws and muscular tails, clearly dinosaurian in origin. They are abominations, born of the rift's unstable energies, a new, grotesque plague upon the land. Rex lets out a low, warning growl, a challenge to these lesser, twisted horrors of the rift. His golden eyes burn, surveying the encroaching threat, his territory now under siege. These creatures are mere distractions, but they must be dealt with, their presence eradicated. Their forms are grotesque, a mockery of natural evolution, a blight upon his primordial realm. He prepares to engage, his massive body tensing, ready to unleash his devastating physical power. The air fills with their chittering cries, a symphony of hunger and desperate primal aggression. Rex moves, a blur of immense power, crashing into the first wave of advancing rift spawn. His jaws snapped, tearing through their corrupted flesh, a terrifying display of raw, brutal force. He is the king, the predator, and these hybrid monstrosities will learn to fear his wrath. Meanwhile, in a realm of corrupted spires and obsidian peaks, Tiamat faces her own encroaching nightmares. Smaller rift spawn packs, writhing abominations, slither through the shadowy, broken landscape around her. Their forms are a grotesque mockery, bearing horns and scales, yet moving with predatory dinosaurian cunning. Some possess crude, leathery wings, struggling through the heavy, toxic atmosphere of her domain. Others display powerful, clawed limbs and razor-sharp teeth, reminiscent of primeval terrestrial hunters. They are numerous, their chittering cries echoing through the desolate canyons, a growing, terrible tide. Tiamat observes them with cold disdain, her 5 heads scanning the horizon for their grotesque forms. These creatures are weak, yet their sheer numbers and relentless aggression pose a persistent nuisance. She unleashes torrents of elemental breath, incinerating swaths of the hybrid monstrosities instantly. Fire, ice, acid, lightning, and poison erupt from her mouths. A devastating, multi-pronged assault. The ground boils and cracks. The air shimmers with residual magic as rift spawn dissolve into dust. Yet, more emerge from the rift's twisting tendrils, a seemingly endless, grotesque, surging tide. This constant onslaught, these hybrid horrors, further solidify her understanding of the prophecy. The rift is not a random tear. It is a meticulously crafted stage for an ancient, cosmic drama. Every creature born from its chaos, every distorted landscape, serves a greater, unseen purpose. She realizes this conflict transcends mere territorial dispute, ascending to a mythic, fated struggle. Her battles with Titan Rex are not coincidental. They are the core of this unfolding, ancient narrative. The world itself feels like a living prophecy, twisting and reshaping to accommodate the destined clash. Tiamat's eyes, burning with ancient wisdom, gleam with a new, profound, and terrible understanding. She is a queen, a goddess, and now, an instrument of a cosmic design, fulfilling a sacred role. Her purpose is clearer now, illuminated by the ancient carvings and the chaos of the present. This war is divine, a test of supremacy, foretold since the dawn of forgotten, primordial ache. The sky serpent will dominate, asserting her rightful place as the ultimate, reigning power. She lets out a piercing shriek, a challenge to the cosmos, a declaration of her unshakable will. The remaining rift spawn falter, their primitive minds recoiling from her immense, divine fury. Tiamat turns, her massive form moving towards the largest concentration of rift energy. This war is her destiny, and she embraces it with a fierce, unwavering, and terrible resolve. Meanwhile, Titan Rex, having torn through his own pack of rift spawn, feels a similar, dawning truth. The hybrid creatures, their mixed features and unnatural strength, are mere echoes of the greater conflict. He senses the profound significance of the rift, its purpose extending beyond simple dimensional tiers. His instincts, honed over millennia of predation, scream of a grander, more ancient design. The multi-headed sky beast Tiamat is not just a rival. She is his ultimate, fated adversary. The ancient cave drawings, the ancestral fear, now make perfect, terrifying, primal sense. This is the legendary clash, the struggle for dominance foretold by the very stones of his world. He is the Earth Tyrant, and the Sky Serpent must be subdued. Her challenge met with overwhelming might. His roar, a primeval thunderclap, tears through the corrupted air, a declaration of his kingship. He moves towards the rift, driven by an instinctual hunger to confront his destined, ultimate foe. The ground trembles beneath his powerful strides, a testament to his unyielding, colossal might. The rift pulsates, its energies intensifying, a beacon for the two converging, ancient powers. Both titans, unknowingly, are drawn closer, fulfilling the ancient, terrible prophecies of their worlds. The air crackles with anticipation, a palpable tension building towards the inevitable, grand confrontation. Their paths converge, guided by fate towards the heart of the dimensional maelstrom itself. The landscape around the rift writhes, a living canvas, reacting to their immense, approaching power. Twisted flora glows with unnatural light, strange minerals pulse with arcanines. Unstablian, the sky above the rift darkens, storm clouds gathering, swirling with chaotic, raw magical force. Lightning arcs violently, tearing through the tempestuous heavens, illuminating the fractured world. The sounds of their distant roars intertwine, a duet of primal power echoing across the realms. Each step they take reinforces the prophecy, drawing them closer to their fated, cataclysmic clash. The rift itself seems to expand, consuming more of both realities, growing wider, more instably. Its swirling vortex of colors and energies becomes a gaping maw, hungry for dimensional chaos. Suddenly, a ripple disturbs the rift's turbulent surface. A momentary stillness amidst the chaos. A colossal shadow flickers within the shimmering depths, immense and utterly alien in its form. For a fleeting instant, something enormous and unknowable stirs within the heart of the tier. A single, vast eye slowly opens, an orb of cosmic dread, staring out from the dimensional void. Its pupil is a swirling galaxy, its iris a nebula of impossible, terrifying colors and lights. This eye is ancient, unfathomable, brimming with a cold, detached, yet profound intelligence. It watches both worlds, surveying the chaos, observing Tiamat and Rex with chilling interest. Its gaze penetrates reality, seeing beyond the immediate conflict into the very fabric of existence. Neither Tiamat nor Rex perceives it clearly, their minds focused on their impending, destined battle. They sense only a fleeting disturbance, a momentary chill in the already turbulent, magical air. The eye remains a silent, cosmic observer, its presence a terrifying, unknown variable. It is the true puppet master, the hidden force, pulling the strings of this grand, terrible prophecy. Its gaze seems to deepen, a silent acknowledgement of the Titan's impending, fated confrontation. The cosmic entity, shrouded in mystery, continues its silent, ominous vigil from the rift's core. This eye is a window into a deeper, more sinister plot, a threat far beyond their comprehension. The rift pulses, momentarily reflecting the cosmic eye, a fleeting glimpse of its immense power. It closes slowly, fading back into the swirling chaos, leaving behind a profound sense of dread. The rift's turbulent energies surge once more, obscuring the brief, terrifying, alien vision. Tiamat and Rex continue their relentless advance, unaware of the true enemy watching them. They are pawns in a cosmic game, their prophecy merely a prelude to a greater, darker purpose. The air grows heavy with unseen intent, a silent, growing menace permeating the fractured realms. The rift roars, a hungry beast itself, its chaotic energies reaching a terrifying, critical mass. Both titans now stand at the precipice, their roars echoing across the unstable, merging worlds. Their eyes, burning with ancient power, are fixed on each other, ready for the destined clash. The prophecy unfolds, its pages turning, driven by an unseen, cosmic, malevolent force. The true war is yet to begin, a revelation waiting beyond their immediate, fated confrontation. The rift shimmers, a portal to destiny, a gateway to an even greater, terrifying unknown. Tiamat and Rex prepare for battle, their forms silhouetted against the swirling, unstable, cosmic tear. The eye, deep within the rift, watches still, a silent, patient, and terrifying observer. Its presence is a cold promise of future horrors, a chilling testament to the true, hidden enemy. A low, resonant hum emanates from the rift, a sound that chills the very soul of the cosmos. The air thickens, heavy with an oppressive, alien aura, a silent warning to all living things. This unseen entity manipulates the threads of fate, weaving a tapestry of destruction and conquest. Tiamat and Rex are merely instruments, their epic struggle serving a grander, sinister design. The rift glows with an intensified, malevolent light, a gateway to an encroaching, cosmic doom. Their roars of defiance and challenge are but echoes in the vast, silent void of the overmind. The stage is set, the titans poised, their fated battle about to begin, watched by ancient evil. The air itself seems to hold its breath, awaiting the first, cataclysmic strike between them. This moment hangs, heavy with destiny, a silent prelude to the ultimate, prophesied war. The cosmos trembles, sensing the monumental clash, the collision of two ancient, powerful forces. The eye inside the rift expands slightly, its gaze intensifying, absorbing every detail intently. It feeds on the growing tension, the raw power, the impending, cataclysmic violence of the realms. Its alien intelligence computes, analyzes, preparing for the next terrifying phase of its grand plan. The rift remains open, a wound in a portal, promising more horrors and revelations to come. Tiamat and Rex stand ready, their roars now a single, unified challenge against the unknown. The fate of worlds hangs precariously, balanced on the edge of this terrifying, cosmic, unfolding prophecy. The hidden eye watches, waiting, its ominous presence a silent, chilling promise of future destruction.